In this episode of Raisin TV we discuss another underlying theme in libertarian arguments.
Almost every libertarian argument consists of some type of logical fallacy, but occasionally they fully mindfuck you by dropping a double fallacy on your unsuspecting head. If you aren't prepared for it, you might be caught completely off guard by the stupidity of it, and your mind might need a couple seconds to recoup. You can't let that shit happen, because if you hesitate to respond for even a single goddamn second, libertarians will immediately claim victory and upload a video with some hyperbolic title like "Libertarian eviscerate speechless sadist," and that's some bullshit.
The most common double fallacy a libertarian will hurl at your skull is called ad homineming, a straw man. First, rather than actually responding to the argument you make, they will throw down a quote from some idea you don't even agree with. Second, rather than actually responding to the argument the idiot makes, they'll just call them an idiot. They create a straw man argument that doesn't even represent your argument, and then try to knock it down by hitting it with some basic personal attacks.
To fully understand this tactic, here's an example. Let's say you make the mistake of debating a libertarian on climate change. So you start off by dropping some legit, verifiable, factual information about how greenhouse gases absorb ultraviolet radiation and release it back into the Earth's atmosphere, raising global temperatures.
You might think you've got things under control, but this is where shit gets unintelligent. The libertarian you are debating will bring up some random gas non-scientist who gave a poorly worded quote about global warming that isn't even true or scientific. Then, the libertarian will call them a bunch of names or question their credibility.
Now the average person will be completely blown away by this failure to utilize logic and fail to come up with an adequate response. That's where libertarians claim victory and discussion completely deteriorates. They won't even acknowledge any shit that you say after that point.
Don't let this happen. Instead, simply tell the libertarian to respond to the argument you actually made and not some other dumb guy's argument. They'll probably respond by throwing out even more strawmen, so you have to refuse to respond to any of that shit until they reply to your original point.
The most important thing to remember when debating with a libertarian is to not let them dodge your arguments and change the subject. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more tips.